Rangers win the World Series.
When the season ends, is baseball really over? Of course not. It's early morning practices. It's pickup games, whenever and wherever. It's the anticipation for the game today and the crack of the bat tomorrow. It's history, and it's groundbreaking. It's a dream that becomes a reality. It's believing through all the stops along the way to the journey home. When it's in your DNA, it's always time to play ball.
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. On the hill and coming off a great start, Cole Irvin. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with the runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Ron Marinaccio with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can.
Henderson. He makes it safely for an inside-the-park home run.
Well, go ahead and cue up the circus music, Boo. That's about as rough as it gets. I mean, errors are never fun, but when it basically turns into an inside-the-park home run, it's pretty embarrassing.
And it gets down for a base hit. Clark Schmidt with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Lifted in the air, right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Clay Holmes with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great.
And that'll get down for a hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Jonathan Loaisiga with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mullins settles under it. Could be extra bases. One run's in. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Bases loaded now with still nobody out. Scott Efros with his first major league hit. And this grounder might be two. Goes to second. Safe there.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
Line drive. That's a base hit. One run's in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out. And now here is Ian Hamilton. Popped up, and the infield fly is called. Ron Marinaccio stepping in now for the Yankees. 0-1.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And now two gone.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. We found a way to just get it by him.
And a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Mullins whips it back in. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded. Victor Gonzalez with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long.
Whips on it, and it falls in. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. Two away as one comes across. So here's the cleanup hitter, Clay Holmes. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Out towards right center field. Santander drifts towards it. That's a base hit. Run scores. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Base is still loaded with two out. Now it's the DH, Jonathan Loaisiga. Out to short. Slides for the stop. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score. So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Scott Efros. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Ripped on a line to center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. 1 run is in. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as 1 comes across. Next to hit, Caleb Ferguson. Bounce to the left side. Has some trouble with it. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. And on the play, a run will come in to score. And the batter now, Tommy Kahnle. And first offering is fouled off. Loaisiga at third. Efros at second. Ferguson at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a high fly ball to left. This looks like extra bases. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Base is still loaded with 2 out. And now Ian Hamilton. Swing at a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. But not before 12 men cross the plate here as they really break this game open. On to the bottom of the 1st. Yankees 12 and the Orioles nothing. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Anthony Santander.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Adley Rutschman. And a strike in there.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Line to left. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Hasn't been their day. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ron Marinaccio. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Foul ball there. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And that's down, a base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. They get the tag on him.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Oh, 0-2 now. Now a high fly ball out to left center. But misjudges this one, and it falls. Clay Holmes stepping in now for the Yankees. Popped up. Sizing this one up. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 2 away. In now is the Yankees DH, Jonathan Loaisiga. And there's a foul ball. Still in the 2nd, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. And that one is lifted in the air, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Picks himself up an RBI. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. The Yankees lead it 13-0. Back here in Baltimore, now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Cortez, a former All-Star, 29 years old, a former. This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And gone! His 4th home run of the season, and they're on the board. It's 13-1.
Fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. And a foul ball.
Gunnar Henderson was a unanimous choice for American League Rookie of the Year in 2023. Got off to a slow start, but finished the season with 28 homers, playing as the Orioles every.
Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. Throws to second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Got all the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Strike 1. And he lays down a bunt. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's a strike. Strike 2.
0-2.
Trying to bunt his way on.
Oh, no.
Man at first. Next is the designated hitter, Nick Maton. Bunting for a hit. Throws it away. And that keeps the inning alive. And they tag him out. Orioles close the gap on the homer. We played 2 full. Back now at Oriole Park. Now it's the shortstop, Caleb Ferguson. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So, man aboard, Tommy Kahnle stepping in now for the Yankees. Lifted in the air out to left. And that should be extra bases. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now the catcher up to hit, Ian Hamilton. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
And next for New York, Ron Marinaccio. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. 1 run's in, and they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Bases loaded now with still nobody out.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing.
On the ground, 2 ball. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple, and then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. At the belt and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Hamilton, the runner at third. Marinaccio on second. Gonzalez on at first with nobody out. Clay Holmes stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive. And it stays fair. One run across, and that rolls into the corner. He's in safely at second as 2 runs score on the play.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that's strike 2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And now, Scott Efros. And first offering is fouled off. The Yankees up big in this one. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ripped on a line. That's a base hit. Run scores. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. 2 gone with runners at the corners. And up next for New York, Caleb Ferguson. In the air out to center. And that should be extra bases. In comes the run from third. And the lead continues to grow.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the...
Throw in holds the lead runner at third. So it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. So digging in, Ian Hamilton. And that one in the air center field. Mullins settles under it. This looks like extra bases. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as one comes across. So the batting order turns over. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ron Marinaccio. And now the lefty. Liner, base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. 1 run is in. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Base is still loaded with 2 out.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And here is Victor Gonzalez. To the right side. Knocks it down. In comes the run from third to add on. And they extend their lead. Clark Schmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. All loaded up here in game 3 of this 4-game series. And that one fouled off. Bounced out to short. Oh, great grab on the dive. Two outs, bases loaded. Clay Holmes stepping in now for the Yankees. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as one comes across. Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some...
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Base hit. 1 run in already. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Base is still loaded with 2 out. Now it's going to be Scott Efros. Into center. And that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as one comes across. And now it's going to be Caleb Ferguson. And that one lifted in the air center field. Base hit. 1 run is in. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Base is still loaded with 2 out. Base is full, 2 gone. Tommy Kahnle stepping in now for the Yankees. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But wow, what an inning as they score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jorge Mateo now. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Back to the top of the lineup, Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's off the wall. Coming home. Safe at home as 2 score on the inside the park homer. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. And he drops it down the third baseline. It's safe at first, a bunt single.
This was the perfect spot to drop the bunt for a hit. I mean, he used his bat as a tool up there to direct the ball exactly where he wanted it to go and look smooth doing it at the same time. Really well done. And the defense right there stood no chance.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And a pitch. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Not in time, and he reaches safely. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
The pitch. And strike 2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. 2 on with 1 out. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. There's a strike. And strike 2.
0-2.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Westburg, the lead runner at second. Rutschman on at first with 2 down. Trying to punt his way on. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 3 innings complete. Yankees out front 27-3. Start of the 4th. Here's the catcher, Ian Hamilton.